So, I welcome all my dear learners once again to today's discussion session. Today, me and tutor Seema will be again discussing about various pointers. So, Seema, I think previously we have discussed about a lot of topics. So, we are back with another session where we'll be
Yeah,
discussing or taking those topics which we have not touched yet. That is going to be the use of lexical resources. Okay, I'm quite sure that for most of the learners, this topic is going to be a new one. So if that is so, you don't have to worry because we will be discussing about this topic in detail and we will be giving a lot of pointers so that it will be easier for you to understand along with real life examples. Right. So in
yeah,
today's session, we will try to put certain pointers forward as well as we will try to make this point so that for those learners who have never come across lexical resources, or if the name scares you, please don't be scared because it is going to be an interesting discussion. Initially, Seema, I want to make 2 points that there are two kinds of lexical resources. Okay.
hmm,
First is natural lexical resources. Second is going to be strong lexical resources. Basically, the natural lexical resources are those where, for example, a person is talking with another person and they are using the same word again and again, okay, in one sentence. Okay, like if I give one small example of natural or limited lexical resources, I would say that just take an example, the word good. Okay, the actors were good, the story was good. Here I am speaking two sentences and I'm using the same word again and again. This is limited
yeah,
lexical resources. Now if I talk about strong lexical resources, here we use a variety of vocabularies, a variety of words, variety of synonyms, idioms, etc., etc., to express a particular thing. For example, the movie was captivating. I really enjoyed the movie and we decided to rewatch it again. So we are using different sets of vocabularies here, right? So let's start the discussion after I give the brief introduction. So please make the first point, Seema. What do you think about it? What's your opinion?
yes, Drishika. So we are here to discuss about the lexical learning. So the first point is learning synonyms and antonyms. When we learn synonyms and antonyms, so it helps us to remove and vanish the repetition of words, and it also makes the language powerful and expressive. For example, when I have to say I'm happy, so instead of repeating this word, I can say I'm joyful, I'm delighted, and I can even say I'm over the moon. So that's how I can add variety to my English. If I talk about antonym, so I can say I'm sad, I'm upset. So that's how we can add synonyms and antonyms. For second example, I would like to say when I'm tired, so I can express it, but I can even say I'm worn out, I'm drained. And to show the more intensity, I can say I'm exhausted. Talking about antonyms, so I can say I'm revived, refreshed, and cheerful. So that's how using synonyms and antonyms can add variety to a language. It makes it more expressive and powerful. So this is the first point.
That's really a wonderful thing which you have added, Seema. I also agree that we should have adequate knowledge, if not adequate, at least little bit knowledge regarding antonyms and synonyms. And we should also understand that there is a lot of differences between these two words or these two topics, right? So the
Yeah,
second point which I want to introduce is collocations, right? Collocations. Now, what are collocations actually? So, collocations are those words that like to stay together like a friend group. Mostly we can
yeah,
see in real life examples that when you have a friend group, there are a group of friends who like to always stay together, who are attached with each other in such a great way. Similarly, collocations are those words that always like to stay together or stay attached. So they sound natural. They don't sound artificial. They always sound natural. And when we use them together in English, they are like word friends. Okay. So when you use the proper collocations or group of words together, your English will sound smooth and very much natural, right? If I give you one
Yeah.
small example, we never say that do a mistake, right? We
Yeah.
never say I do a mistake or you do a mistake. We say I made a mistake or she made a mistake. Okay. So
Yeah.
this is called collocation, where make and mistake, they are like two word friends and they collocate, right? They come
Yes.
in a very good way together, right? So definitely, for example, one more, we don't say that like most of the times we say that I want to click a photo. So the word click and photo goes well together, right? Strong coffee, these two words go well together. You can say that they are also collocations. Fast and food, these two words go
Yeah.
well together. We never say slow food, right? We say fast food. So these are also collocations, right? What is another point you want to make, Seema?
Yes. So, yes, you well said that when we use collocation in our speaking, we sound more natural. So, here to make you more natural, I would like to share my second point, which is idioms and phrasal verbs. When we use idioms and phrasal verb in our speaking, it add color to our English, our language,
Yes.
and it also somewhere sounds natural because in our mother tongue, in our vernacular language, we use such idioms and phrases. So when you want to say that you said the correct thing, so you can say you hit the nail on the head. If you want to start a conversation, you can say break the ice. Even when you want to describe a person that he is very calm, so you can say he has ice in his nerves. The last one, when you are sick, so you can say I'm under the weather. So these are some idioms you can use in your speaking, and these are very commonly used. Talking about phrasal verbs, so it makes your language shorter. Like in using two words, you can make yourself clear. For example, when you want to say, like, you like, let's suppose you want to make a cup of tea, but you don't have sugar or milk, so you can say I'm run out of sugar. So run out is the phrasal verb here. That means that you don't have sugar right now. Similarly, one more example, breakdown. When a machine is not working, so we use breakdown, like my car broke down.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you can use phrasal verbs and add variety, and it really makes language natural and clear. So this was my second point.
Ah, that's wonderful, Seema. I totally agree with you. And I personally love idioms very much. You know, most of the times we need varieties in our everyday life, and we cannot just use the same word and same sentence again and again. So, to add more
Yeah.
spice to our conversation, to make it more interesting, we can use idioms. Like we can convey the same meaning, but using different set of words, right? So, that's really
Yes.
wonderful, right? Thank you for adding that point, Seema. My fourth and the last point will be like in total fourth point, right? That is topic vocabulary, the use of topic vocabularies, right? So topic
Hmm.
vocabularies are those special words and phrases that we use while talking about a particular topic or subject. Now, if you use
Yeah.
this topic vocabularies, there are advantages also. For example, it helps you to speak clearly and write about the topic with great clarity, precision, rigor, and confidentiality. So you will feel more confident At the same time, it will enhance the beauty of the sentence as well, right? Now, if I give you one
Yeah.
small example, if the topic is food, then we use some very common words like delicious, spicy, ingredients, cook, meal, these kind of words. Now, if the topic is education, definitely some common words will come like study, books, teacher, subject, exam, classroom, like that. And if the topic is weather, then some words will come like sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, temperature, right? Like that.
Yeah.
So this topic vocabularies will help us to make ourselves expressive so that we can express our ideas better. At the same time, it makes our spoken English sound more natural, just like the native speakers, definitely, right? And
True.
this kind of topics are also important in IELTS examinations as well. So those learners who are very much interested, definitely they can know more about this topic vocabularies, right? It will help in boosting the confidence, right? So that is the thing. And I feel that topic vocabularies, phrasal verbs, and idioms, all these things are altogether very important in spoken English. That's why today we
Yeah.
added all these points, right? And we should always,
Yes.
like, if I talk about topic vocabulary, you should always have adequate knowledge and you should make a cobweb that when I talk about this topic, these words will come naturally. It will make speaking more natural and you will sound less mechanical also, right, Seema? So I think that
Yes.
today we don't have anything much to add, right, in our session. So we can successfully conclude our session today. Thank you for your inputs. Okay. And I hope
Okay.
that this video will be helpful for everyone out there. You can just go through the video and whatever you find useful, you can adapt that for your daily habit, right? So I hope to see our learners again in the future with another round of discussion. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.